boy Matthew Shaq live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shaq Unfiltered. First things first, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there who are out there making the world a better place, man. Salute to all the moms out there, every mother, you know, salute to all y'all, man. You don't even understand how important you guys are to us. First things first, man. As always, salute to the Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam. Run the likes up for your boy, man. I really would appreciate it. We're gonna get it started. You know what I'm saying? Thank you to the subscribers. Thank you to the members. Salute to you guys. Salute to the mod squad, the moderators on this channel, and and just make sure that you guys are always making sure you're clicking that notification bell so you'll be notified. But I wanted to come in. I know it's Mother's Day, so I'm not going to be on long unless it's popping. I just want to come on, man, and because I know everybody's spending with time with the important mothers in your life. Whether it be your mother, your grandmother, your wife, or your baby mama, your sister, cousins, whoever, friends. So I just definitely ain't going to spend a lot of time on here unless it's popping. But we definitely going to talk about this really quick. And got to give credit where credit is due, man. The Denver Nuggets, they're not playing. It's like, and it's sad and unfortunate that we're seeing a generational talent in Anthony Edwards just not being supported at all, bro. Like, it's a damn shame. But we're definitely going to talk about it. But yeah, man, I hope you guys are having a good Mother's Day. I just literally walked in the door, spending time with the most important mother that I know. So spending time with her, spending time with, you know, our son, and making it about her. So, but if you think I missed this game, I didn't. I didn't. I still was doing what I do, man. So I'm definitely well versed on this game. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it, man. I'm not going to belabor the point. Like I said before, man, once again, man, salute to all the mothers out there, man. Especially all the mothers on this channel. We have a lot of strong women that are members on this channel, subscribers, and to those of you guys who are new around here, we'd love for you to be a part of what we do. The game basically boiled down to Anthony Edwards versus the Denver Nuggets. I mean, you're looking at a guy who's been watching basketball since the 70s, and I've seen all the great swingmen and all the great forwards and centers out there. And, all this comparison of Anthony Edwards to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, even though I think that his game is similar to them, in a lot of ways, he might be at his age of 22. He might be, ahead of the curve. But I don't want to ruin that guy's ruin his trajectory by trying to throw his name up against those guys. But what I will say, what reminds me of Michael Jordan, is the fact that he's by himself. The first 7 years Jordan was in the league, until Scottie Pippen showed up, and until Phil Jackson showed up, it was Michael Jordan and the Jordanaires. That's what they used to call the Bulls in the 80s. Michael Jordan and the Jordanaires. And I saw, for the first time, I really saw, outside of a dunk, outside of him, dominating, going to the glass and dunking over people, I really saw Anthony Edwards remind me of Michael Jordan. But he reminded me of a young Michael Jordan, pre NBA titled Michael Jordan, of a guy who's going out there playing both ends of the floor, balling out of control, scoring 40, and his team is nowhere close, bro. Nowhere close, man. No matter what he can do, nobody had his back. And it's unfortunate, man, that I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say this right now, dude. Tedrick Webb's on here. I see Dr. Van on here. We're gonna get into it, but I'm gonna say this right now. If the Timberwolves don't get their act together in the next couple of years, Anthony Edwards is going to be gone. He's not going to stay there, bro. Okay? He's not going to stay there. It's not going to happen. And I wouldn't stay there if I was him. I definitely would not. I definitely would not stay, because that's why Kevin Durant wound up leaving. I mean Kevin Durant, excuse me, Kevin Garnett. Why stay in a small market? It's the same reason why Braun left. Like, the Timberwolves are a small market. Let's just understand that, man. And somebody that has his caliber, if you're not gonna live up to the occasion, Karl Anthony Towns, big disappointment in this game, dude. That dude did not do anything in the first half. He was 0 for 7. And Anthony Edwards was playing both ends of the floor, playing lockdown basketball, and on both ends, offensively and defensively. And it's just incredible to me that the way he played. And then Rudy Gobert, man. You talk about somebody who definitely did not deserve Defensive Player of the Year. That would have been Wemby. And a guy who's just no good on offense. That dude on offense is just taking up space. He's just clogging the lane. I mean, turning the ball over. He doesn't have any kind of post move, post game. He don't have any type of go-to move, any type of go-to shot. His hands ain't good, but he's out there, bro, because they think that he's the answer. All right. And just Jokic just cooking him, dog. Jokic was cooking both of them cats. He was cooking Karl Anthony Towns, and he was cooking Rudy Gobert. Okay. Jamal Murray, man, he's the kind of player, once he hit that half court 3-pointer, that was it. He's the kind of guy that he only has to see the ball go in. Once he sees the ball go in, it's barbecue chicken. I still thought that they ran good in spurts. Mike Conley was out there doing the best he can, but when you're a 36-year-old point guard, what can you do? And but I think that the wild card was Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon, basically going 10 for 10. He was unstoppable. Nobody can guard him. And salute to the Nuggets, man. But Anthony Edwards proved his point. Anthony Edwards is a superstar in the making. And if I was Anthony Edwards, bro, I would not be loyal to them. I give it I'm 22. What's he in his fourth year, third or fourth year? I give it a little bit, couple more years, and after that, dog, I'm out. I'm going to the Lakers. I'm going to the Knicks. I'm going to the Miami Heat. I'm going to a bigger market. Okay, trust and believe that, man. I'm going to a bigger market so I can get more market share. I can get more commercials. He's already on commercials, and I'll be out of there, dog. And I'm gonna tell you this now: it don't look good. It doesn't look good at all. Karl Anthony Towns, big disappointment. Okay, all right. So I'll see what's going on here, man. Dr. Van, you don't need to be saying nothing because we haven't seen you. When you were down 0-2, you were nowhere to be found, Doc. I mean, don't come over here trying to act like you're balling out of control. Because when you were down 0-2, we didn't see you. We know it. We all know it. Put a 1 in the chat if you didn't see Dr. Van Nostrand over here when he was down. When he was down, he was no, you weren't. No, you weren't, Doc. I didn't see you, Doc. I didn't see you. I saw you when you guys won. When you guys won, we all was saying, where were you? When you lost game 2, you weren't here. When you won game 3, you were here, and now you're here again. But it's okay, Doc. We don't, it's all good, bro. It's all good, bro. Okay, you don't have to do that, Doc. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. So let's go at it and see what's going on, man. Like I said, man, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, man. You salute to all you guys as mothers or grandmothers or whoever's important mother in your life. Salute to them. Okay, like I said, I just walked in the door, just literally 10 minutes ago. I had the game on, but I just came in and caught the last little bit of it. Chris Leonard, what's going on, Chris? ACL, you should be happy, man. Mike Budenholzer, congratulations on getting him as your new head coach. Mike Budenholzer is definitely not Frank Vogel. Okay, Frank Budenholzer got ran out of Milwaukee, and he's a good coach, man. He won them a championship, and if you can't win with Mike Budenholzer, then it's the team. I mean, it can't keep being coaches. Okay. Daniel Berry Sports said Jamal. Yeah, man. Jamal Murray he's like that, bro. He's like that. That's a dude he's like a hibachi grill, bro. He gets hot quick. Daniel Berry. Carlos Sanchez, man. Salute to Unfiltered Nation. Justin Saw was good. Happy Mother's Day to Mr. Shaq. Hey, babe. They say Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
She says thank you. We went out our way today, man, to really make it special for her. Thank you, Justin. I also got it on your DM as well, wishing her a happy Mother's Day. A bunch of you guys hit me on DM wishing my wife a happy Mother's Day. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. She said thank you so much. All right. Stephen Gomez, what's going on? Unfiltered Nation, booty bang. The Wolves are effing up. Hey man, the Wolves. The Wolves they're not good enough, bro. I mean, when you're up 2-0, when you're up 2 and you go home and then you lose 2 straight, there's something wrong. And it's not the coaching. It's not the coaching. It's the fact that these guys just, when the lights are on, they ain't getting nothing done. I mean, they're missing shots, they're turning the ball over, they're not doing shit. Okay? They're not doing anything. And I feel bad for Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is 22 years old, man. Let's just keep it a buck. He's 22, bro. 22. Carrying that team on his back. You got all these veterans and all these guys that's been playing all these years, and you can't support the kid, man. The kid put the game 3 loss on his back. When he was interviewed after the game, he says, okay, I'm going to take this one. I didn't hear nobody else say that. I didn't hear Cat say that. I didn't hear Gobert say that. I didn't see Conley say that. I didn't see none of that. All I saw him say, it's on me. I should have played better. And guess what? The dude went for 40. Dude went for 40, bro. I mean, how much more can a kid do? He's a kid. He's 22. Come on, dog. He's 22, bro. Like I said, man, if I was Anthony Edwards, man, I wouldn't be wasting away out here. I ain't going to be wasting away out there, dog. I'm not doing it. I'm not. Man. I'm 22. I'm already at least John Morant has a team around him. At least John Morant, when he comes back next year, he has a team. Jared Jackson and all them cats, he has some people around him. This dude, he got a bunch of guys winning awards. He's got the six man of the year in Nazir and Nazir. He's got the one of the players of the year. I forgot what Conley won. And then you got the defensive player of the year, who Gobert didn't look like a defensive player of the year to me. It looked like he was getting cooked. Okay. But it is what it is. Okay. Carl Sanchez, man. I mean, Minnesota scored 3 and they never make it on the scoreboard. I mean, you got to understand, Carlos, when you're playing against the world champions, it's just like boxing. I don't know if you guys saw the Lomachenko fight last night. The Lomachenko fight was off the hook. I was going to go on, but it was so late, bro. It was so late. So if you didn't see that, Lomachenko finished him off in the 11th with 2 body shots. But when you're beating the champion in any sport, you got to understand that you have to the referees and the referees and umpires or whoever's in there is going to give them the benefit of the doubt because they're the champ. And I thought there was a lot of bad calls the last 2 games. There's been shitty calls. There was bad calls last week. I mean, they're calling ticky-tack stuff, and they're not calling anything. There's a bunch of calls that they didn't leave, that they left on the court. But you should be expecting that. You should be expecting that. Who really wants to see Minnesota advance? No, the television networks and NBA don't want to see that. They want to see the Nuggets, the world champions, being it makes it interesting. Okay? So, I mean, with that being said, you're supposed to know that. You're supposed to know that, bro. You're supposed to know that you're going to get the calls, but you got to play better. Now, all that wasn't calls, bro. They missed free throws. They missed open bunny layups. They were getting cooked, bro. Straight up. King Ed, man, what's going on? Brother Matthew, what's happening? Happy Mother's Day to all the good mommies. Yeah, man, salute to all of them, dog. Salute to all of them, and especially if you can actually see yours or call yours, even better. Okay? Even better. Chris Leonard, hey, Shaq, man, for me, my man, moms are up, but yes, moms are smiling above, man. Happy Heavenly Mother's Day. Like I said, dog, if you got the chance to sit down and have a meal with your mom or just call her on the phone, say Happy Mother's Day, hey, man, be very, very happy that you can do that. Okay? Very, very happy. Okay? Stephen Gomez, Mother's Day to your wife. Thank you. She's very happy that you guys are acknowledging her. We appreciate you guys, man. Much love to all y'all, man. This is one of them days. This is one of them days where we should be all getting along today, But we all know that some people just no getting along with them. Dr. Van, you done tied the series strand. Hey, Doc, we got a series now. Okay, you know the old saying. We don't have a series until somebody wins at home. Nobody's won at home. It's been all road wins, So somebody's gonna have to, it's gonna have to lay an egg pretty soon. Okay, Booty Banks, salute to all the mothers. What happened to all the sweet talk? It's gone now, Doc. I mean, when we were talking to it, you weren't here when we were talking. That's the problem. That's the problem, Doc, with you. When we were up and it was a sweet talk, you was conveniently had something better to do. But now, since it ain't sweet talk, it's time to lift your head up out the sand again. I mean, what can we do, Doc? I mean, damn. What are we gonna do, right? What are we gonna do, dog? We gonna pull you up and make you get on the internet? You get the alerts. You know when we're on here, dog. You just ignored them. That's all. You just ignored it, Doc. It's cool. It's all right. We know what you did. Okay. Yeah, man. Ed, man, I have a 5-team parlay going. I had the Pacers under. Oh, ooh, man. Denver on the under, waiting for Liverpool and tomato can. Hey, man. Hey, you better get that money. King Ed, you better get that money, man. Get that. Hope that parlay works out for you, dog. Ain't nothing better than looking at your money coming to you. Okay. Stephen Gomez, the Lakers could use Anthony Edwards in a few years if he decides to leave. No matter what anybody says, dog, the Los Angeles Lakers is a destination. I mean, why not? Why would you not come to LA if you can come to LA? If because by then Braun gonna be gone. Braun ain't gonna be playing by then. You probably talking about a good 2 or 3 years. Anthony, just imagine the 25-year-old Anthony Edwards. He's 25. This dude is 22 right now. Let's just say 20. He opts out next year or the year after that. Dude to be 23, 24 years old. He's already on commercials. Where's all the commercials being made? You think they're being made in Minneapolis? No, they're being made right here in LA. He come here. Man, he makes so much money off the court. That's the beauty of it. Come over here, man. Commercials, be on people's television shows, guest starring, walking in, come special guests and all of that, man. Come on, dude. He'll make a killing out here. And it's not just commercials because there's a lot of sponsorship and billboards and all. Man, if you guys think Anthony Edwards wouldn't come to LA, you guys are definitely on that powder. Dr. Van, 3-time MVP for a reason. It's a bad boy, man. It's a bad boy, man. Every time I think he's gonna miss a shot, Doc, he makes it. I'm like, he ain't hitting that. That dude just, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. That dude he hits threes. That dude hits crazy shots. That dude's good. That dude was passing and hitting passes that I'm like, damn, dog, he's balling, man. Dr. Van said AG was balling out of his mind. Yeah, he acted a fool, bro. He acted a fool, man. So salute to AG being from the town. He from the town, bro. Being from my town. You know what I'm saying? King Ed, I'm taking 5 Ant-Man Edwards in a trade with the Lakers for draft picks. Anybody named LeBron or Anthony? It's not gonna happen. Hey, let's not start getting crazy. Okay? No Timberwolves are not trading Anthony Edwards. That's not happening. Okay? I'm gonna keep it a buck. You can say, hey, we'll trade you LeBron James and Anthony Davis for Anthony Edwards. That dude is untouchable. That dude is is untradeable. Okay, he's definitely not trading. I don't care. They'd be like, no, I would. You call me up and say you want, hey man, I want to trade you for some draft picks, and I'm gonna trade Braun and AD. I'd be like, nope, click. I wouldn't even say nope. I just hang up. Anthony Edwards is 22, bruh. Come on, man. Just imagine when he's gonna be when he's 28. When he's 29, when he understands everything, the game slows completely down. Where he knows what he can do, he has an idea of where his talents lie at. He ain't got to just be athletic all the time. He could just, man, that dude when he gets about 28, 29 years old, he's gonna be without question. Him and Wemby, it's gonna be all bad. But if I was him, I wouldn't stay over here and continue to play for these guys. Okay. Um, Jeffrey Orlazak, they ain't talking about the Yankees. We're not worried about that, man. We got 27 championships. Nobody's even close. Tedrick, man. Tedrick Webb. Dude, I don't know what's going on with your two big men, but both of them are dump truck. Especially that Rudy Gobert, bro. You might have to trade one of them guys, man. I mean, I just think you trade Rudy Gobert. I don't think Rudy Gobert is. Rudy Gobert ain't doing shit offensively, dude. Trade his ass, bro. I'd trade him, dog. I mean, what's the use of having him? He can't do nothing offensively. He's a liability. Yeah, he could block shots and get rebounds. He's just a big ass dude. That's why when he was talking, not last was it last year? Year before, when he was talking about he would have abused Shaq. I'm like, where? Who? Like, no. That dude wasn't doing nothing, bro. Absolutely nothing. Uh, uh, okay, let's get this guy out of here. Dr. Van, y'all trying to talk into the Lakers into fruition. It's gonna happen. I mean, if he doesn't come, he's gonna go somewhere else. I mean, you got to understand, Anthony Edwards is from Atlanta, born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, bruh. He can go to the Hawks. He can stay on the East Coast. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. He can go to Orlando. There's a lot of places he can go. But yeah, I'll talk it into fruition because usually the Lakers get what we want. It always happens. Okay. How did we get Braun? How did we get Shaq? How did we get AD? How did we get, you know, how did we get Kobe? Kobe wasn't drafted by the Lakers. Like, that's what the Lakers does. That's what the Lakers do. They get players. Players come over there. Okay. That's how it works. Okay. Black Reddit said Jokic refused to lose tonight. Yeah, he definitely did. There said Dr. Van somewhere dancing. Oh, he right here dancing. He said, I'm here. What are you talking about? Tony Dale, happy Mother's Day to the moms. It got the one, man. Booty Bang series might go 7. If it goes 7, man, I got Denver. I just think that I think everybody's confidence on Timberwolves is waning except Ant-Man. Ant-Man is the only person who knows he's him. Ant-Man knows he's him, bro. He's like, damn, I wish these guys would figure out that we're playing a series because they ain't understand that he getting no help. He getting no help, dog. He hitting everything. He's hitting threes. He's hitting jumpers. He's going to the rack. He's dunking on cats. He's laying it up with the left. He's playing good defense. I mean, what else can the kid do, man? What else can the kid do? He can't do no more. God. Dr. Van, you didn't stream after we won. Oh man, I don't remember that at all. I think I did stream. Probably because if I didn't stream after Doc, it's because I streamed earlier. Like sometimes, dude, if I stream earlier and the numbers are good, I think I streamed earlier in the afternoon. I think I did a poolside and the numbers were good, and I was tired. Hey man, I give you guys content every day. Okay, sometimes I gotta go to bed. Okay, maybe that's what happened. I didn't conveniently. I know y'all full of shit. Doc, your ass didn't show up one of them games when you was down. We know that because we were talking about you right on here. Brian Gobert can't guard Jokic, but nobody can't. But the bottom line is, damn, you're supposed to be the defensive player of the year, and he cooked you. Like I said, when he won the defensive player of the year, I was like, I said that's bogus because I felt that Wemby had better statistics, but they didn't want to give Wemby the defensive player of the year and the rookie of the year. Like, just like they didn't want to give SGA the damn MVP and they gave it to Jokic. Like, come on, dog. All right. Teddy West 2-2. Got to take care of business game 5. That's all you can do. I mean, you're not down in the series, though, Tedrick. You're not down in the series. Y'all netted up 2 games, but so did they. They netted up 2 games. Like, neither team can really walk around acting like they Billy Badass because the Nuggets lost 2 at home. Y'all lost 2 at home. Now game 5. It's like it's even again. It's 0-0. It's the first to 2. The first 2 out of 3, bro. First to 2 wins. Okay? So we're gonna see. Leo says, I hope OKC beats Dallas. They're gonna have to do something because Kyrie Irving is cooking them. Okay? He's cooking the hell out of them. Brian Rodriguez says that Karl Anthony Towns was a no-show. Absolutely. Absolutely no-show, bro. No doubt. He didn't do anything, and neither Gobert. People say, oh, he had a double-double. Dude, he did that when they were behind. Like when they had a lead and they were doing something, he wasn't doing anything. He went 0 for 7. How do you go 0 for 7 your first 7 shots, bro, in your Karl Anthony Towns? Do you know Karl Anthony Towns led the NBA in 3-point percentage? Over Curry, over Ice Tray, over all these guys, Durant, all these dudes. That dude couldn't hit the side of a barn today. Booty Bang said the Wolves need to get Garnett back. Shit, in vintage times possibly. Brian Rodriguez, rumors that the Hawks want to draft Bronny to bring LeBron. Um, I'm hearing that the Lakers are saying the exact opposite. I'm saying the exact opposite. I mean, you draft him, it is going to be a LeBron stimulus package. But I'm hearing some things here in Los Angeles that I'll probably be report on tomorrow. Okay. Kendrick Webb is giving out ultimatums. Said we're going to win Game 5. Book it. Okay. Carl Sanchez said you called it, Shaq. I did. Dr. Van, surprisingly, I told you what was going to happen. I mean, I told everybody what was going to happen. They're showing an Ant-Man commercial right now, bro. If you think they filmed this in cold ass Minneapolis, it didn't happen. Okay, the Sprite commercial. They filmed that right here in LA. Okay. They said y'all toast. Carrera, I don't know if they need 21 kg back or not. But I'm sure they have brought to explain the urgency in getting one of these last two games. Like I said before, I feel so bad for Ant-Man, bro. I feel so bad for that kid. That kid is the truth, bro. That kid took the whole team and put it on his back, and all he asked is for a little help, and he didn't get any. Carl Anthony Towns is an all-star. Okay? Rudy Gobert is an all-star. Ant-Man didn't get no help from two all-stars, two guys that have that won certain awards. Okay, three point best statistics on that. Carl Anthony Towns, defensive player of the year. Rudy Gobert was getting cooked by the MVP. I mean, I'm just sitting there like, dude, Rudy, you sorry, dog. And every time you threw him the ball on offense, what did he do? Bobble it, get it knocked out of his hands, stripped, kicking the ball out of bounds. I'm like, this dude looking like Kwame Brown out there, dog. Uh, Laters running it down mid the game was lost at the beginning of the second quarter. Should have called timeout when the lead was 19-10. Yeah, I think that this assistant coach, I think that the fact that the main head coach isn't there, but he's not on the court, but he's sitting at half, sitting there. I think, the coaching wasn't great, but let's not act like that was the whole reason. They could have called the timeout and still would have got their asses kicked. Okay. Tedrick Webb, happy Mother's Day to you. Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Okay. It's crazy as hell, dog. Crazy as hell. Yeah, man. Said y'all was here. Y'all having amnesia. Nah, doc. Nah, you might have amnesia. You wasn't there, doc, because we were asking where you was at. Rudy Gobert, but brand new daddy on Mother's Day. Should have known this in this series for sure. He's going to play better way. I hope he does. I mean, absolutely horrible, bro. Absolutely bad game. I mean, come on, man. You're playing in front of your. We all know, Carrera, that role players play better at home. Where the role players playing well at? They came home and they forgot how to play basketball, dog. You're supposed to play better at home. The crowd is going to pick you up. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're driving in your own car. You're with your girl. You're with your kids or whatever, your family, and you can't play. Man, you can't make this up, dog. Can't make it up. Doc said, I told you it was camping. Game 1, Game 2 was lost even worse, and I was here when we came. I was back home. I think I kind of remember that, Doc. I kind of remember that a little bit. Okay, maybe you right, Doc. Maybe you right, Doc. Maybe you right. Maybe you right, Doc. Okay, but we like it better that you weren't here. You probably right, Doc. I mean, I'm thinking about it. I think you right, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie on you, Doc. I don't do that, but I'm just I do want to be right though. I do want to feel like you didn't show up. Okay. Said nobody wants to trade for Braun's old ass. I wouldn't say that. That ain't true. Just not for Anthony Edwards. Let's not act like LeBron could still be traded. LeBron can't. You can't trade LeBron anyway. That's what you guys. This goes. All you guys got it all misconstrued. Do you guys understand? LeBron's about to opt out. There's not going to be any trading Bron. Okay, so just get this Bron trade shit out your mind. You can't trade a man that doesn't have a contract. He's going to opt out of his deal. He has a 1-year, $50-something million deal with the Lakers. He's going to opt out, and then he's going to re-up. Okay, he's not going anywhere. They're going to give Bron an offer he cannot refuse. He's going to be here for a few more years. Okay, it's not going nowhere. All right. Yeah, Gobert couldn't stop Shaq's jaw strap and had the nerve to talk crazy too about it. That was crazy, dog. Okay. Dakota Miller, you got to be the last true player out here wearing a visor. Hey, dog. Hey, man, I look good in a visor, dog. I got all my hair. My hairline ain't bad. A lot of my boys don't got no hair, dog. Their hair left them a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like to have my hair. I got the nice curly hair. I ain't my shit out. That's why I wear a visor, because I actually have hair on my head. Okay? I'm telling you, dog, all my boys, man, they wish they can't grow a strand out there looking like Charlie Brown. They can't grow no hair, dog. So yeah, I'm definitely wearing my shit out. Yeah. I go to the barber not to shave it down, but to actually style my hair. Go figure. Male pattern balding, it doesn't run in my family, man. My dad is 81 years old, got a full head of hair. Like, we don't have that problem. Hair is definitely something we have on our head. So yeah, I'm gonna wear a visor because I can. You're not gonna see a chrome dome right here. You're gonna see, look at this. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. My hair longer than yours. My hair longer than yours, bro. Okay. I'm never gonna be bald. All right. Um, Dr. Van Hock said a 3% chance of winning the lottery. You got the first pick. Well, to be honest with you, why would, okay, I think they legitimately won that. Okay, because why would they want the Hawks to get the first pick? I mean, Atlanta's not a great market. It's not a great market, really. But hey, they can go ahead and do what they need to do. But we all know Wemby was definitely going to the Spurs. We knew that already. Tedrick Webb. Okay. Mo Anthony said no experience. They don't have any experience, bro. But you got to know when you got somebody against the ropes, bro. Like, killer instinct is killer instinct. Like, you got to know. Like, yeah, you might not have no experience, bro. But when you had them against the ropes, you just had to win a game. You didn't have to win game four and go up game three and go up 3-0. You needed to split. You need to split, bro. You can't go back there with. You got to win a game, dog. You got to be up 3-1. They didn't understand the assignment. Okay. See, career expectancy SGA and AE and Lakers uniforms by the end of their rookie contracts, especially for the Riz Garnett's waste of time. SGA is simply too big for Oklahoma. Like I said, the Lakers is going to get somebody. And I know Dr. Van wants to act like the Lakers can't do it, but we've done it all the time. I mean, that's all we've done. I mean, we can go all the way back to Wilt Chamberlain when we got Wilt Chamberlain from the 76ers. Like, there wasn't even no free agency back then. With free agency, it's gonna happen, man. SGA, somebody. LA market is wonderful, bro. It's a wonderful market for somebody young, talented, and you in LA, bro. Ain't nothing better than to be a star here. I'm trying to tell you. From the Shooby Doobies to all the endorsements to all the movie premieres to all the things that you get, it's very alluring, bro. They're gonna put it on thick. When the Lakers is looking and they came out here for a little visit, they're gonna put it on thick. Okay, I'm telling you, being a Laker means something. The Lakers are the most prominent team in this city. I'm telling you, when the Lakers is winning, you the king, bro. Okay, trust me. Very addictive. All right. Dr. Van, you got to select the memory. Maybe I do, dog. Maybe you was. Like I said, Doc, I ain't going to never lie on you, Doc. I kind of remember that. I kind of do. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt, but I really don't. I really don't want to give you the benefit of the doubt. I really want to believe you didn't show up, Doc, but I'm kind of believing you. Okay. I'm kind of believing you, Doc, a little bit. All right. I am, but I really don't want to, but I'm giving you the props. Okay. Charlotte the Great says, you can't get the Depoy or MVP if your team isn't any good. That ain't true. That ain't true at all. That ain't true at all. I've seen many people get MVPs and their teams wasn't nothing, dog. MVP is an individual award. Okay? Defensive Player of the Year is an individual award. Rookie of the Year is an individual award. It's not a team award. So all you got to do is play good individually and get the votes. Okay? And in this case, you're right. Both teams were good. But I've seen people win MVPs and their teams wasn't all of that. Okay? I've seen it all the time. I've seen Rookie of the Years happen when their teams didn't really do anything. It just all matters of who's the person that's getting the publicity and who's the ones that's making the making the block out on that court. So, I'm not saying that neither team is good. It's not a matter of teams being good. It's a matter of whether or not it's translating in playoffs. And Rudy Gobert is not translating in the playoffs. Plus, I didn't believe he was a defensive player of the year. Because if you go look at Victor Wembanyama, you look at his statistics and look at his defensive prowess, and you look at Rudy Gobert's, you're going to see somebody that's averaging 4 blocks a game and all of that. And you see Gobert averaging 2. So I'm just saying. Okay, but you're not going to get a rookie of the year, and they got to have something for Wemby to get himself amped for. If he comes in the first year and he's the MVP and he's a rookie of the year and he's a defensive player of the year, like what does he got to look forward to? He checked. Shaq, who does Jokic remind you of? Akeem, but better passing? That's a good question. Who does he remind me of? He doesn't remind me of Akeem. His footwork is very reminiscent of Akeem, but his footwork isn't on Akeem level. But Akeem wasn't shooting threes like that. He's a damn. Jokic is a unicorn, bro. I haven't seen a center do what he does. He's got a combination of a lot of players, but what he has better than any center that I've seen is that 3-point shot. I can't think of a center that could shoot a three like him. Like where you're like, fuck, he's open. I can't think of no center that can hit threes like him, dog. No center. No center. Okay. He's definitely one of one. Okay. I give him that. And his passing is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah. Mother's Day was great over here, man. It was beautiful. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Gobert only had one game per series. I mean, come on, dude. Like, we understand you're the defensive player of the year, but dude, if you're going to be in a starting lineup, see, here's the problem with Gobert. Gobert is big as hell. He's big, and he clogs the lane, and they're not getting any movement, bro. Now, if you're going to have somebody who's going to be down at the block as much as he's at the block, because he doesn't have any type of game. He ain't Cat. Cat can. I just said Cat was the most accurate 3-point shooter this year was Cat. Cat can get out there on that perimeter. He can make shots. Didn't do it today, but he can make threes and all of that. What can Gobert do? Gobert, if he's not right under the basket, get a dunk, a put back, a alley oop, a pick and roll dunk, or some shit. He's ineffective offensively. So what is he doing? When you got a slasher like Ant-Man, Ant's a slasher. He's trying to get to the rack so he can get some contact. This dude's clogging the lane. They ain't nowhere to go with this big old Gobert walking around. It's not happening. Okay. All right. Justin Saw. What happened to Mike Conley? He ain't helping. Conley's 36 years old, bro. They need to get younger, bro. I mean, Conley came in last year. He's Ant-Man's vet. He's Ant-Man's vet. He's teaching him how to be a vet. I think that Conley has been very instrumental in Anthony Edwards' development as a pro, learning the game, learning the nuances. Somebody he can learn from, and probably keeping him out of trouble too. You know, but they got Ant-Man on right now, man. Just his demeanor, just like when they were walking off the court, I saw one guy that was jawing back to Murray, and everybody else was walking off the court looking pathetic, and that was Ant-Man. Ant-Man was like, "Yeah, all right, yeah, I'm coming back next game." Like, he's a dog, bro. That's a real dog out there. The rest of his team, all right, man, you got to show me. Guy, Kendrick Webb, we need Rudy Gobert, the Pistons, and Jalen scoop up Trae Young in free agency. Yeah, man. Conley. I don't think Conley's going to be able to be effective next year. He's definitely slowing down. He's definitely defensively. He's a liability. He's not young enough, and he's not enough of an offensive threat. Ant-Man is Ant-Man. There's nothing to talk about. Cat, very disappointed in Cat. Really big. I was really big on. I'm still big on him, but I'm very disappointed. Gobert offensively is a liability, but defensively he's one of the best defensive players in the league, obviously. And then not Nazir, he didn't do shit, and the rest of that bench didn't do nothing. They didn't do anything. Did you watch the Knicks games? It was horrible. I saw pieces of it. Like I said before, it was Mother's Day. I really went out of my way, to make sure my wife's Mother's Day was the greatest. She didn't have to do nothing, lift her head, do anything. So I saw what I could see, but when I saw that they were losing by 30, I was like, ain't nothing else to see. There ain't nothing else to see. I know my Knicks homies My boy, Phil Elix from the Bronx, man. My boy, Big Phil from the Boogie Down. He definitely wasn't happy, you know. But yeah, they got frigassee, man. They got filleted like some fish today. God. Dr. Van Braun's gonna walk for nothing. No, he's not going nowhere. Doc ain't. I mean, he's not going nowhere. It's too much money. He's a guy. Yep, agreed. He's gonna opt out, but I think he will resign. No, nah. He's gonna resign, bro. He's gonna resign. The reason why I'm saying he's gonna resign is because now he's not really. He's changed his focus. He's put it out that playing with Bronny is not as important as it was before. It's not as important as it was before. Like he's saying, it's not as important because he understands that it may take Bronny four. Bronny may have to stay 4 years, bro, unless a team is willing to draft him. But I'm hearing things here in LA. But now that he's saying it's not, I have to play with Bronny. Now he's saying, hey, well, I might not play with Bronny. I think it's the reality setting in. Is Bronny going to be ready? So so I don't know, but I know that he ain't going nowhere because I'm telling you now, Jeannie Buss likes those celebrities in around the court. Okay, she likes seeing Denzel and Jack Nicholson when he wants to come in, and Kim Kardashian and all Flea and all them people. She likes that. She don't want to see it how it used to be. Okay, when there was nobody there. Okay, it's telling you. This is LA, bro. It's all about optics. It's all about how it looks. Tedrick Webb Shaq, we would have won. Dr. Van would have hit. Tedrick on him. Tedrick, you ain't down in the series, Tedrick. You don't got to act like y'all down in the series. They gave up two. Y'all gave up two. Start over. Sikura says Lakers running it down mid. Agreed. Waiting for 19-point lead to take the 2 points is not a long sense of urgency. T-Wolves urgency was coming too late. With difference. Yes, sir. Okay. JoJo Soa talking about Meek Mill. Jacobs running it down. Do you stand on Shaq going off for Jokic? Personally, I'm tired of everyone calling Jokic to go. The whole situation with Shaq and Jokic, here's my thing. And it turned into the whole Shannon Sharp thing. If you guys want to mention that, I'll answer it. Here's what I think about it. Shaq has always done that, though. What is Shaq doing any differently? When Shaq feels threatened, that's what Shaq does. Shaq's always been that dude. In other words, if I was Nikola Jokic, I wouldn't take it personal. Because Shaq, every big center that comes up and starts looking like he is a contender to be, Shaq always does the same thing. He always does it. He did it with Dwight Howard. I know now Dwight Howard's a punchline, but before that, when Dwight Howard was Superman and he was winning dunk contests, and a lot of you guys have forgotten Dwight Howard. You guys are all the things that you guys are going to say about Dwight Howard now. But if you don't think that Dwight Howard should have been on that top 75 team, you don't know basketball. He should have been on it. He wasn't on it for other reasons, okay? For reasons that you guys could probably figure out. But that Dwight Howard's a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, bro. Did y'all forget? A 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, and it wasn't even close. He was the best player. Okay, he was the best defensive player in the league when he won it. It wasn't no debate. Okay, what did Shaq do? Shaq went off on him. Okay, what did Shaq do to JaVale McGee? Put him on Shaq and the Fool and was JaVale McGee. Shaq's a bully. Shaq's a bully, bro. He's a bully. What did he do? He tried to do it with Kobe. Didn't turn out so good. Okay. Tried to do it with Penny Hardaway later on. Early on. Shaq always does that, dog. Anybody that's a threat. He didn't do it with Dwayne Wade, but he already knew he was declining at that point. But Shaq always does that. Shaq is gonna always, anybody that looks like they're doing something. But at least I gotta give him credit because he told him to his face. He told him to his face. I mean, hey, you get on the phone and you tell them, hey man, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I didn't vote for you. I thought SGA. Hey man, anybody that's gonna tell you how they feel to you to your face, you got to respect that. But Shaq has always done that. Okay, Shaq's been doing it. Okay, he did it to Embiid last year. He did it to Embiid last year. He thought Embiid should win it, but he said, hey, Joel, if you're going to be, because he calls himself the president of the big man's club. Like, you see what I'm saying? I'm the president. You're the vice president. See what I'm saying? Shaq always wants to, make sure he understands that he's the most I'm the most dominant ever. He's always, and you know what's funny about it? Here's what's funny. What's interesting about it is that nobody gives Shaq any problems for him being, you know, pompous about what he is. But when LeBron was saying, "Hey, you guys giving LeBron a hard time," come on, man, you guys got to keep it. God. Yeah, just like we wanted, went and got Shaq. Hey, man, it's going down. Okay, Victor Wabin, yeah, why? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, brother Trife was good, man. It's happening. All right, King Ed. Lakers are like, I like you and I want you. Now let's do this the easy way or the hard way. No Diddy. Hey man, like I said, people be trying to act like the Lakers don't be pulling them, dog. The Lakers be pulling them, dog. The Lakers is the cat that pulls all the fine ones, and you mad they keep pulling them, dog. They know the reputation. They know he hit them and quit them. The guy that in the school that was just knocking them down, and you was mad because you didn't understand why the girls knew that they was just gonna get pushed out the car, or pushed out the car when they was done, or they was gonna get pushed out the house when they was done. And guess what? Nothing you could do about it because women were intrigued. Women were intrigued. They didn't care that he had three girlfriends. They didn't care that he had three baby mamas. They didn't care those three girls that he had pregnant that they knew. They were going to be the fourth one and the fifth one. That's the Lakers. Lakers are going to always get what they want. There's nothing y'all can do about it. You can be mad. You can set a forest fire in your backyard. You can do whatever you want to do. Nothing you can do. Jeff Williams, Edwards, OKC, Dub Nation. Next, I don't think that the Edwards would have a problem going to Golden State. I don't see that being a problem. If Steve Kerr's there, I mean, by then, Curry be 39. I don't think Curry's going to stick around like Braun. I don't see Curry playing when he's 40. But let's understand there's certain teams that a guy like him can go and get something done. I mean, if Edwards was to go to the Bay Area and go to the Warriors, he's not going to Sacramento. That's out. Market's too small. If he goes to the Bay, he's going to make a killing up there because he's going to get all that Silicon Valley money, dog. He's going to get all that money up there. All that money. The money that you guys aren't even knowing he's going to get. He's going to be on billboards for Microsoft, Yahoo, this, that, Oracle. He's going to be getting that kind of money where you're not even going to see the billboards because you're not from the Bay Area like I am. You're from the Bay Area and you got a name. You're on billboards on the freeway with all those companies down there, dog. You don't even get to see. You ain't even going to even see it because Durant was all over the place. Durant made a killing when he was with the Warriors. A lot of it was him getting equity in companies, all kinds of stock. Like, there's other ways to get paid. Dr. Van, Jokic is a bigger Larry Bird, closest thing I could think of. That's not a bad comparison. The only thing I can't give Jokic is the clutch part because I've seen Larry really clutch up. Like, Jokic hasn't had to clutch up like that. He's hit timely shots, which is clutch worthy, but not when it's like last second or down, like you really need him to hit a shot. No, like in a big game, like Larry is one of the all-time greatest closers ever. And I never rooted for nobody as harder that I did against Larry Bird. I like Jokic frustrates me because I'm thinking, damn, he ain't gonna make that. But Larry Bird, he just demoralized. Larry Bird, y'all don't understand. Larry Bird demoralized you, bro. He's gonna do it when it's the worst time. He's going to get you. Okay. And he did. All right. So, yeah, I see that comparison, but I just haven't seen Jokic be in a position where he had to hit a last second shot or had to hit something to win a big game or some stuff like that. But he's always in control. So by the time he does that, it is what it is. Okay, it's going down. The Lakers go after Spider Mitchell. I'd rather have him than Braun personally if I was y'all. I wouldn't. I wouldn't, dog. Because you got to understand, Spider Mitchell is not a draw, man. He's okay. He's not a draw. You got to understand, man. When you're a Laker, it's more than just a skill set. You gotta be somebody that's gonna spin those turnstiles, man. You gotta say them ticket sales. I like seeing the Lakers on TV, bro. Okay, I like when I don't go to the games, I could turn it on and it's on. But they get to that point where that Lakers become unwatchable. Ain't gonna be on TV, man. It's gonna be barbecue chicken. Tedrick Webb, Shaq. If you're coaching the Wolves in Game 5, what would you do? I would I would have Gobert come in off the bench. I would go smaller. I would go smaller. Gobert's clogging up the lane. And I mean, I understand that you played him again. The first, game 3 he didn't play well. Game 4, because you're saying, okay, he had a baby, which is a very, very good, good reason, for missed the game. They won, but they missed the game and they won though. Ever since he's been back, they're 0-2. So what I would do, I'd go smaller. Jokic is definitely going to barbecue chicken everybody up, but I'd go smaller. I'd go smaller and run. I'd get a smaller team. I'd put Gobert on the bench, bro, and have him come off the bench and go smaller and try to be faster. That's what I would do. Try to run. Try to speed the tempo up. Now understand, Denver plays very well speeded up, but you got to match their energy, bro. You can't sit down and dribble the ball up and then throw the ball on the inside and then get the ball swatted away or the ball stripped and go back down the court again and they cooking you. So that's what I would do. If I was them, I'd go smaller. I'd have Gobert come on off the bench. I wouldn't start him. I'd probably start Nazir and start him and try to be smaller and try to see if I can run up and down the court a little bit. So that's what I would do. Dr. Van, Shaq is nervous he's about to be eclipsed. Nah, I don't think that he's going to be eclipsed by Jokic. Jokic is definitely going to be a guy who is one of the greatest, players, one of the greatest centers of all time. Jokic is going to be on that list, but the most dominant is not. Jokic is not going to pass him up on that. I mean, prime Shaq and Jokic would be having a problem with Shaq. Okay. Markel, what's up? OG's looking like it might be the beginning of it for Drake. The Mo called him out. He's been lying, and more girls are speaking out. Yeah, I was watching that today too, man. Uh, it's very interesting to me because I've had my moments with both camps. A lot of you guys don't know, man. I've had my moments with both camps. So, um, it's not looking good for Drizzy, man. But the funny thing about it is that the Drake fans are still holding on. That whole mole thing and the whole thing about the Riddler and all. A lot of you guys don't know. There's a whole lot of things that are coming out behind the scenes. A whole lot of stuff is being proven to be lies, bro. Everybody was talking about Drake was planning evidence, and he got on that record. He got on the Heart Part 6 talking about we planted everything, and no, he didn't, dog. These people got video. These people got video of the stuff, of the actual picture. They have all the evidence. Drake is lying. Drake's been lying to y'all, man. You Drake fans out there, it's looking bad out there for Drizzy. Drizzy lied about that planning evidence. He lied. Okay, telling you. Stephen Gomez. Hey, Shaq, will you be in San Diego for more? Then we come when the Yankees play. Me and my coworker have Saturdays in my Hard Rock Hotel. Big Yankees fan. I don't know yet. That would be good, man. The only problem is SD, bro. Driving to SD, even though it's close, is a pain in the ass. Like if you're driving from here and you're driving at a good, you can get to San Diego in an hour and a half. Like If you're driving and it's clear and there ain't no traffic, it's a cool drive. But when you get caught an accident or you get caught down there by Camp Pendleton, man, I remember it took me 4 hours to drive to San Diego. I'm like, dude, I'm only like 100 something miles away. So I don't know, bro. I mean, that it would be great, but I'd have to go down there and make sure that I'm beating traffic. Like, it's horrible, bro. It's horrible. And the last time me and my wife went down to San Diego and we was down there, dog, we got down there for it was shit. It was before my son was born. We went down there for anniversary, and we went down there and it was raining, and it was raining and raining and raining, dog. I'm like, let's get out of here and go to Palm Springs. I said, we getting up, we leaving. I said, we had the hotel book. I said, hey, we out. And got up in the morning, went to Palm Springs. It was beautiful. I was like, yeah, get the hell out of here. But it would be good to go down there and see the Yanks. It would be good. Dr. Van, he's still pissed about Steve Nash MVP, but needs to get over it. Shaq is not the kind of guy to get over anything. If you didn't notice, he made a whole rap song on Shannon Sharp. Yeah, you guys, Uncle Shay was getting absolutely discombobulated on those bars because Shaq is the greatest athlete rapper of all time, and he was cooking your uncle. Your Uncle Shannon was getting cooked. Okay, and hey, just like I said, man, Shannon Sharp is cool as a commentator in a sports contract. I mean, what's it called? Sports commentator, but he's still a Bronco. And he's still a Raven, so it is what it is. God. Dr. Van, there's a time and a place if he wants to tell Jokic that, not when he's being won. It's just sour grapes. It's not like Shaq has a vote anyway. Shaq does have a vote. See, Dr. Van, you don't know what you're talking about. Shaq does have a vote. He's media. Shaq has a vote. What did he say? He said, I voted for SGA. Shaq has a vote. He's media. Yes, he does. I agree with you, but let's not act like Shaq don't got a vote because he does. Didn't do no good. Delta Shaq just said it at the wrong time. They congratulated the Mocha and then opinion later. Time is just wrong. Yeah, but Shaq is not an idiot. Shaq is very calculated. He did it on purpose. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck 50 to $2 if you're really a real one. We all love Shaq, but that doesn't mean that Shaq can't be critiqued. Like I'm noticing this whole situation, man. It's like there's a lot of idol worship amongst dudes out there. A lot of y'all out there are really, really idol worshipers. Like you guys think because you like somebody that they can't be critiqued. When they do something wrong, you can't say nothing because you're such a fan. It's like all these Drake stands out here. It's crazy because women don't do that. Women don't do that type of stuff. It's men that do that. I'm talking to these guys. They're talking about Drake. They act like Drake didn't lose. Like, dude, just keep it a buck. He lost, bro. Oh man, he only lost because of strategy. I'm like, you gonna form your mouth and say he only lost because of strategy, dude? A loss is a loss, bro. That's like saying, well, he only won. You only won on field goals, dude. That doesn't negate the win because you lost on field goals, bro. You lost the game 12 to nothing, 4 field goals, and you lost. Oh well, they didn't score any touchdowns. Like. Come on, dude. Like, Shaq was wrong. That was a bad look for Shaquille, bro. We all love Shaq. I love that nigga, man. Shaq is him. But let's not act like Shaq was out of pocket, because he was. He was out of pocket for that, dog. And he did it on purpose. It's okay. We're still going to like Shaq tomorrow. But let's not act like what he did was appropriate, because it wasn't. It was very inappropriate. It was very unprofessional, and it was very selfish by Shaq. Shaq just wanted to put him in his place. He tried to little boy him. What did he say? Well, you know, I am the president of the Big Man's Association, and you're the vice president. He was already sunning him already. What part do you guys? That was the first thing that came out of his mouth. That was the first thing that came out of his mouth. First thing Shaq said was, well, I'm the president, and you're the VP. First thing, you guys, come on, man. There's nothing wrong with saying somebody was wrong. The boy was wrong, but Shaq was not cool for that, dog. That wasn't cool, man. Jokic didn't deserve that, dog. He didn't deserve that. God. Dr. Fan said, Jokic not clutch. He hit more buzzer beaters than anyone in years. Not in the playoff situation. Not in I didn't say he wasn't clutch. I just said he wasn't as clutch as Bird. Come on, Doc. Are you really trying to try to do that one? Doc, when you get something out of me, like you get something, some kind of good thing out of me that you agree with, you just need to understand that there's a limit. It doesn't mean that you just get carte blanche. Like, come on, dog. Like, he hasn't done anything clutch in the playoffs, bro. Like, this is Bird. You're comparing him to Bird, dog. Like, come on, man. You can't even compare him to Sue Bird if you're talking about clutch. I'm talking about things that mattered, bro. Not no regular season wins. I'm talking about, come on, man. It's Larry Bird we're talking about. All right? Tripping. He had a buzzer beater in the first quarter. Like I said, Doc, you're talking about first quarters, and I'm talking about stuff that he did in the finals. Okay? Like, let me just give you an example, just so you'll understand the difference, Doc. Doesn't have to be offensively. There was a play that I just saw Isaiah Thomas and Larry Bird and Reggie Miller on the NFL Network, the NBA Network, and they were talking about Indiana basketball, and all three of them were in a sit down, and and Isaiah Thomas was talking about when Larry Bird stole the ball from him in the finals. Okay, Larry Bird had just hit a three, and they were trying to rush, and Isaiah Thomas was throwing the ball in. Isaiah Thomas threw the ball in. Bird stole it, passed the ball to Dennis Johnson. Dennis Johnson did a reverse layup, and they lost the championship. That's what I'm talking about, Doc. I'm talking about plays like that. He said, I didn't even see Bird. I don't know where he came from. Bird jumped in front of the pass, fell out of bounds, and as he was falling out of bounds, passed it into Dennis Johnson. Dennis Johnson reversed the layup. It's an all-time great finals play, Doc. That's clutch. He hit the three. It was a 5-point swing, bro. They were down. They were getting ready to lose. And Bird hit a three to drop it to two, to drop it to one or whatever. And then when Isaiah threw it in immediately, he jumped in front of the ball, and as he was falling out of bounds, passed it, and Dennis Johnson, rest in peace, laid it up, and they won the finals. That's what I'm talking about, bro. I mean, not finals. They won the Eastern Conference Finals to make the playoffs. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Rodney Dio said before backwards, Bird was scary. Like I said, Larry Bird in the 80s, before he got hurt, was Tom Brady. You talk about Tom Brady in his prime, how much he was hated, and there was nothing you can do. There was nothing you could do with Brady when Brady was in his prime and he was hot. There was nothing you can do. Same with Bird. Bird was Brady before Brady. Brady was Bird. Let's just keep it like that, because I rooted against all my nobody liked Bird. Couple of the little white homies that was on the team loved Bird because they love being able to say, yeah, man, a white guy's the best player in basketball. It was just like Eminem. He was like Eminem before Eminem. Like, wow, well, Eminem's the greatest rapper. He's white. So they love the fact. But guess what we could say about Eminem? Eminem could spit. This ain't no Vanilla Ice we're talking about. This ain't no Macklemore we're talking about. Okay? This ain't no MC Search. This dude is Eminem. Don't matter what color he is. He will light you. He will light you up. Same with Bird. Bird was Eminem. What could you say? You couldn't say he wasn't the best. You can argue all you want. I'm just telling you, man, Bird was him, dog. And Jokic ain't getting that kind of international respect yet. I'm not saying he can't do it, but it hasn't happened yet. But he keeps going, it definitely will be. Now I should be starting. Yep, I agree. Wimby will be there. I agree. Okay. Yeah, I got a visor on, dog. I can do that. I look good, man. But I'm looking at your picture. You look like Skeletor. Streetwise Sav, you look like Skeletor, man. Like, look at it. Your forehead is big as hell, bro. Like, you got a big ass head to be talking about somebody else. Look at your head, bro. But I'm gonna leave you on here, dog. I'm gonna leave you on here until I don't feel like I need to have you on here anymore. But anybody whose head is bigger than the avatar, your whole head, this man, you look like a bowling ball with a weave, dog. Like you the last person should be talking, dog. You really look horrible. Dr. Van, no, Shannon was spitting facts. Shaq look like a clown right now. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't, dog. Everybody's been getting that Sharp. Sharp better try to get it together, man. Sharp is a target. Sharp's been getting it from everybody. Sharp's been really getting it lately, man. Okay. Oh, Ernie's the only one on there with a vote? Oh, okay. All right. Well, who did Ernie vote for? Oh, they don't have votes? I thought they did. Okay. Nah, man, that's the Western card. That's not clutch. Y'all swept the Lakers. That's why, Doc, your argument doesn't work when you're talking about all those shots he hits against the Lakers. How was it a clutch situation when the Lakers didn't win the game? Oh, they won one game. Wow. When was Denver ever in any real danger of losing? Come on, Doc. Kobe did not like Howard. Nope, because he knew that he didn't have the work ethic. He played too much. But Kobe didn't like Shaq either. Let's understand, man. Let's not act like Kobe liked everybody. Kobe didn't. There's only a couple of dudes that Kobe liked. Kobe liked Pau Gasol. Who else did he like? He liked Pau. He liked Fisher. He liked Ron Artest. Meta World Peace. Who else did he like? Starting to get thin, man. He might have liked Robert Ory. I think he liked Ory. He liked when the glove was on the team. I don't really think he liked playing with Nash so much. But that's it. He hated Smush Parker. He didn't like a lot of cats, man. Kobe was not a guy that liked a lot of people on his team, dog, at all, dog. He just think he liked Eddie Jones and them when he was younger. He liked Eddie Jones, Nick the Quick, when he was coming up. But Kobe didn't like nobody, bro. Kobe was not, but he likes Bron. He liked Bron, though. That was best friend. Okay? Larry was the man, without question. Markel Drake fanboys are blind. They don't know how bad it's getting. Think about how nobody came for Young Money, spoke out and defend him yet. Nobody's came out to defend him yet. Not one person. Not one person, bro. And I think it's a combination of things. I think these guys are tired of losing to Drake. Drake has been a star for 15 years. He has the longest run of any MC ever. There's never been an MC that to be on top as long as he has. And I think that on his climb to the top, Drake did a lot of faulty things on his way up. He did a lot of things to a lot of people. Slept with a lot of people's girls. He slept with Wayne's girl. He slept with Wayne's main girl when Wayne was on Rikers. When he was on the island, he slept with, and Wayne was the one to put him on. He slept with his girl down there and apologized. Like Drake is the guy who, he might be a hit. He ain't no, he's a hit maker, but he did a lot of things to a lot of people. And when you make enemies like that and they just waiting for you to start having some chinks in your armor, then that's what it is. But his biggest problem was he underestimated Kendrick. He should have. I was saying, man, be Drake, bro. You're Drake. You don't got to answer to Kendrick. You ain't got to respond to that. You ain't got to respond to that, dog. When he said that, it's just big me and all of that. That's beautiful. But who's the one that's on top? Well, when he thought he had him, oh, let me go ahead and get off the mountaintop, climb down the mountaintop, and go down to the second or third tier, and go down there and show my dominance. That was his mistake. Should have stayed there on the top of the mountain and said, "I'm too good to talk to all y'all. I got too many hits. I got too much shit popping. I'm the man. I don't got time to deal with you guys." But came down and got served. Now he's walking back up to the top with a lot of bruises and a lot of accusations and a lot of focus on him. Okay. And there's a hit song calling him a PDF file. Okay. Not good. Okay. Jeff Williams says, "I think I'm Trump." Why would I think I'm Trump, dog? What gives you that accusation to think I'm Trump? Why would you say that? Like some of the things you guys say, you say just for shock value. I don't know why you would say that. I don't know what I'm doing to make you think that. Dr. Ben, I was just saying the closest thing. Yeah, I agree with you, Doc. I agree with you. The elements. Yeah, I agree with you. That he's probably, that's very good. You know, maybe Dirk Nowitzki. Maybe Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki might even be a better comparison. That might be close. Okay. Dirk, Bird, Dirk might be a better because Dirk could do it all. Okay. D Bernie missed the game. Happy Mother's Day, D Bernie. I know you was out there doing what you had to do. Okay. I hope everything cool with you, dog. Hey, D Bernie, all the things that I've been telling you, dog, about this whole situation, this Drake stuff, Drake and Kendrick, all that stuff we were talking about behind the wall, bruh. Lot of it is coming true. A lot of it, things are happening. Okay. Pusheen Life said, "Whose daddy is this? My son's." Did you check out the video? You said, yes, I did. I did, D Bernie. I did. Definitely. Definitely. A lot of Drake fans are very ignorant. You think that just because Drake said in his song that Kendrick wasn't affiliated and all that, wasn't affiliated, he wasn't no real. Yeah, I don't understand who you guys are talking about. Okay. God is very, very respected. Very, very respected, man. Okay, with them certain peoples. Okay. What's up, Lise? What's going on? Dr. Van, it can be a clutch shot in a close game. Come on, Doc. I'm not gonna keep arguing with you. I told you I like Jokic, but let's give the guy, let the guy have some grace. Let's not put too much on him too early, bro. Let him earn some stuff. Said Kobe didn't like the fact Shaq wasn't being lazy, wasn't training to stay in tip-top shape. Yeah, but he still was a three-time champion, three-time league MVP. I mean, a Finals MVP, and was the most dominant player during his in the history of the game. I mean, how much more dominant could he have been? And I hear what Kobe's saying because he didn't work as hard, but Kobe had to work hard to be Kobe. Shaq didn't have to work hard to be Shaq. He didn't. You know, Shaq didn't do everything Kobe would have done, but even if that's the case, Kobe and Shaq wouldn't have been able to could coexist because they both needed to prove that they can win without each other. They both needed to prove that. Shaq did it when he came down and won with Wade, and then Kobe did it twice after that. So I think both of those guys needed to win on their own. They're both alphas, man. As much as Shaq wanted to try the little brother Kobe was not going for the little brother. Cause he ain't my damn little brother. You ain't related to me. My last name's Bryant. Yeah, he got broke up version of Steve Nash. Yeah, Nash had won a couple of MVPs and would have been crazy with the 4 alone. I mean, shoot, man, they lost the Lakers lost championship when they had 4 Hall of Famers in the starting lineup. Remember, we had Gary Payton, Karl Malone, Kobe, and Shaq, and still lost. Lost to Chauncey Billups and Tayshaun Prince and all of them cats. Ben Wallace and all of them off the hook. Yeah, it's crazy as hell. D. Bernie said Drake's an entertainer, hard for hip hop related to respect somebody who doesn't write their own rhymes. Cardinal sin #1. Well, the problem with that is that D. Bernie is that you got to issue. Meek Mill didn't do it right when it came down to Meek Mill. It's talking about him not writing his rhymes, which was a cardinal sin. He put it in a tweet instead of him putting it in a song. Like, dude, that was the best thing you could have used. You should have put it in a lyric, and you didn't do it. And the fans didn't care at that point. He made it okay for people to have ghostwriters and people, because back in the days everybody had ghostwriters, but people didn't admit it. They didn't admit it. Okay. Dirk didn't have the post or passing game. That's true. He wasn't banging in the paint. Okay. Vince Gill said, Study Mike, Dr. Van, I don't think you've seen all the clutch shots hit, though. Maybe I haven't. Possibly. Maybe I haven't, dog. D. Bernie, Malone got hurt. Yeah, man, Malone got hurt and was broken up. I think Ori should have been guarded Rasheed Wallace. That would have been better, but Sheed was killing us, man. He was absolutely destroying things. Okay. All right, is that it? All right, man. We had a good time tonight. Not a big deal. Had a good talk, longer than I thought. Like I said, man, happy Mother's Day to all y'all, important mothers in your lives and all y'all ladies out there. But yeah, we was chilling, man. Go here and hang out with the family, hang out with them for a little bit before it starts getting too late. See this one running around. And I'll holler at you guys tomorrow, man. So get back up here. Hope you guys are having a good night and everything's cool with you guys. And chop it up with y'all tomorrow. That's Shaq Unfiltered.